I'm just being silly today. But actually, I came to chat about something that has been a popular topic apparently on social media, and I didn't know anything about it until I think I logged in on maybe with YouTube or something, and he's talking about Karri, Dr. Karri, excuse me, I think it's Dr. Karri, and Jamal, Bryant's wife, and everybody talking about this woman's dress. Let me say something right now. When I looked at it, I was like, let me Google what this woman had on. Why everybody talking about this woman? What is going on? I looked at it, and I'm like, just kind of trying to examine it for myself, I guess. Not that it matters what I think, but I'm going to tell you what I think. When I saw the dress, I was trying to look to see if there was anything on her body that I could see, like her womanly parts, right? And I'm like, looking, I'm like kind of trying to examine it. I'm like, okay, it's a flesh colored, so it's gonna appear to be like there's something that you can see, but it's not. You can't see it. My thoughts on it were, when I saw that, I was like, you know what, this reminds me of a bride's dress. Like something a bride will walk down the aisle in, right? You know, because there are a lot of flesh colored dresses that are kind of like sheer or like look like they're see-through, but you can't really see anything. And I'm like, I've seen Christian women wear far more revealing stuff than this, with a drop down and a V-neck and all of that, when it comes to designer dresses, gowns, beautiful gowns on red carpets, Stella Awards, all of those things. Like, she's not the first and won't be the last. I honestly think that also, if it was somebody like me, I'm very petite, like very petite, wearing something like that, maybe I would have gotten flack, but I also don't think I would have gotten that much flack because I'm not curvy like her. I think it was an issue too because she has a lot of curves, honey. Curves for her iceberg. And I think that's why people was like, can't believe she wore that. Her husband picked it out. I didn't see, honestly, a big problem with it. I don't dress like that. And I'm like more modest, I guess, in dress code, just because that's just my comfortability. But I mean, like, 2 years ago, I had like a midriff top on for my birthday, and I felt great in it, you know, and I'm a Christian woman. I love Jesus. I don't be out there being fast. Okay. I'm grown, and I felt great in it, and I had so much fun on my birthday. But I don't usually even wear midriff tops. It was just like, it's my birthday. I'm about to be cute tonight. And it was still like a sheer thing over it, but it was cute to me. That's what I wanted to dress like. So, you know, people could be super conservative and act like they wear hijabs and the whole nine all they want. Talking about Christians. But at the end of the day, it's not your life. It's not your wife. Dr. Bryant, or is he a doctor? I don't know. Jamal Bryant was comfortable with his wife wearing that. She obviously didn't feel a conviction like you felt like she should have. So we should probably leave that woman alone. I'm not a huge follower of them. I don't even attend their church. Never have even been to that church. And I lived in Georgia. I don't even follow Dr. Karri or Dr. Bryant like that. But I'm just an outsider looking in. Why do we make everything our own business? Who cares? Like, worry about your own household and your wife leaving the house dressed like that. You know, like, worry about yourself leaving the house just like that. If that's your conviction, let that be your conviction. If that's not Dr. Karri's conviction, leave her alone. Like, we got to stop projecting what we feel our convictions are about certain Christians because, well, the word says you should dress modest. Well, in her mind, it could be modest. Well, that's see-through. Well, you couldn't see anything. See-through is literally, I can see your bra, your panties, your boobs, your cootie-coo. I couldn't see any of that on her. So I'm like, what is the big deal? It looked like a bride's gown, a woman that would walk down the aisle, in a wedding dress, who actually, they be having sheer and it be coming all the way down here and all of that. I didn't even see her breasts. I know she had it was more like a sweetheart. You know, the sweetheart neckline or mermaid or whatever they call the dress, like a bridal gown. It was a gown. I don't know. It's even for me being really, I'm pretty conservative when it comes to dresses and stuff. I'm like, oh girl, I see a little bit much. But even with her, I was just like, I honestly didn't see the big deal. She was not at church, you know, and I saw a video and I stopped watching the video. I'm like, girl, If her saying, well, just because she's not at church, should she not be a woman of God? And da-da-da. I'm like, that doesn't make her less of a woman of God because she is dressed like that. You know, we got to stop putting, like I said, we got to stop putting our convictions on other people based on what we feel they should feel. And even if it was over the top and God didn't like it or whatever, it's like, let God deal with her when it comes to her dress code. You focus on what the Lord is calling you to do and stay off social media talking about other folks. Mind your business.